beneficial connections with people who will support you and promote your brand, build clientele who will not think of going to competitors, and grow personally in ways you never thought you could possibly do. It's do unto others as you would have them do unto you. It's pretty radical, especially when it comes to advertising. Traditionally, advertisers have always just used the loudest bullhorn to try to reach as many people as possible. But, you know, after a while, we've learned to tune them out, haven't we? We've sensed the disingenuousness there. So when social media started to pop up, sites like Facebook and Twitter and Yelp, people started to post reviews, right? And we started to go to those reviews, and we trusted them a lot more than traditional advertisers. Heck, bloggers now, anybody can post blogs and have brands at their mercy. So when traditional marketers started to do this, they didn't have the success that they usually had. They were branded as spammers and ostracized. So how do we, as professionals and people who want to promote our events, get our message out to the people who could use it, right? Well, it's my version of the golden rule, which is engage, inform, and retweet. Engage, basically, you use these platforms to talk to people. Inform, give them information that they can use, the people that you want to attract. Put that information out for them. And retweet is just about posting that information while you're also giving credit to the original posters. If you spread your activities on social media among these three things, you will build connections and you'll build brand ambassadors, which will lead to better search engine rankings for your website, and will promote your actual business lead and give you actual business leads. But wait a minute, how do you actually have these kinds of success with something that doesn't cost anything, right? I mean, how can something like that doesn't cost anything be worth more than thousands of dollars in advertising? Well, basically, people like to connect, right? That's the secret. EIR takes advantage of this desire to connect. And so you build a network of friends who want to support you. It doesn't happen overnight. It takes persistence. It takes consistency. But it does work when you do it. I devised the EIR strategy after spending weeks of immersing myself on Twitter and clicking on links about social media marketing. Basically, if you're interested and you don't know, which most of you do, but anybody who doesn't know, click on those links. That's the best school that you can ever have for social media marketing. I found it at a time when the recession hit and we had lost our only sales guy who was trying to take all of our clients. So we really needed to find people. And at the time, we were totally dependent on word of mouth. People would hear about us from other clients. And we didn't rank very high in the search engines, actually. So when you would search for audiovisual in Palm Springs, we were way down there. So I found a group on Twitter. If any of you don't know about it, it's called Event Profs. It's for event professionals. Oh my goodness, I can't recommend it enough. Check it out. I subscribed to bloggers who were posting on this site, and I started to collect information and repost that information to my event friends. I screwed up my courage and started a blog. And I was not a thought leader by any stretch of the imagination, but I found that since I had built my community, those people supported me. They started to comment on my blog and retweet my posts. It was wonderful, very encouraging. I quickly realized that the best way to, the secret to social media marketing was building a community of people who would promote and support you, basically. At the time, lots of people were advising newbies on social media, take their time, hire a professional to create a strategy. I found that building my community paved the way better than anything else could have. In fact, in time, I found that the content that I was posting and the backlinks that I was getting from people on my site started to raise our keywords, the keywords that we were trying to rank for, up to #1 in no time. So it was easy to see the ROI, basically, of all that time that I was spending. I also met people who inspired and motivated me. These are the people that I did EventCamp Europe with, along with Paul right over here. I also became online community manager for Engage 365, which is a paid position. I'm also a paid freelance blogger. I do improv presentations. It's wonderful. My life has changed so much. When I first started, I was on EventProfs, and it led me to attend the very first EventCamp, which was it was a long plane trip for somebody from California who'd never been on an airplane before. Now I fly all the time. So to recap, it's really not rocket science. It's about engaging with people, basically. People who post questions or discussions on Twitter are looking to interact, so interact with them. You never know how that friendship might develop and help you in the future. Another thing, quick tip, Google what is an RSS feed. Learn about them, use them. You can collect information that's useful to the people that you want to attract, and you can become known for posting good information without writing a word. And then, if you do only one of the things that I'm suggesting, retweet. You accomplish two things with that. You share useful information with the people that you're trying to attract, as well as promoting people that originally posted that information, thereby opening the door to relationships that can help you in the future. Basically, a good social media strategy amounts to a good social strategy. Do good, help others. It just comes back to you. You really can't give away. You always give to yourself. Good social media strategy is, good karma. If you do those things, then you will eventually attract attendees and or clients.